My precious one, I know you're struggling to make sense of what's happened. You've whispered, maybe even shouted, why? Why this loss? Why this timing? Why now, Lord? And I want you to know, your questions don't scare me. Your tears don't push me away. Your pain doesn't offend me. I see you trying so hard to stay faithful even when everything in you is collapsing. And I want to whisper something into the deepest part of your soul. You were not meant to understand it all right now. You were not designed to carry the full weight of the why. You were made to trust me in the space between your pain and my purpose. I know it doesn't make sense. I know you feel like you're drowning in confusion, like you're standing in the ruins of what once felt secure. And I also know this. You're not alone in this wreckage. I'm here. I'm not just the God of miracles. I'm the God who sits with you in the ashes. I don't just part seas. I hold hands in the flood. I don't just heal wounds. I stay when they're still open. You want to understand everything because if you could just connect the pieces, maybe you could have peace. But beloved, your peace was never meant to come from answers. It was always meant to come from me. There is purpose in what feels purposeless. There is healing coming from what looks like devastation. There is light rising from the very pit you're sitting in. You don't need to know the why to receive the comfort. You don't need to see the whole picture to be carried forward. I don't need your understanding. I need your hand in mine. Look at the sky. Have you noticed how you only see stars when it's dark? Some of the most beautiful revelations only appear in the darkest nights of your soul. And I know it hurts. And you're tired. And some days you want to quit. But don't. Please don't. What I'm growing in you now, through the pain, the waiting, the silence, it's eternal. It's not wasted. Not one drop of your sorrow will be without meaning. You are becoming softer, wiser, stronger, even if it feels like you're breaking. You are learning to walk by faith and not by sight, even when you desperately want a sign. And I'm still here. You think I'm silent, but I'm speaking through every gentle reminder, a kind word from a stranger, a song that touches your heart, a breeze on your face when you can't lift your head. I am not far. I am not gone. I am not punishing you. Some things are hidden now so that trust can grow. Some chapters are written in mystery so that your soul learns to listen instead of analyze. I'm not asking you to fake strength. I'm offering you mine. Let go of your need to understand. Let go of trying to fix what only I can rebuild. Let go of chasing clarity and hold on to me. I'm not calling you to explain this. I'm calling you to endure it with me, with grace, with breath, with hope. Even if it's fragile, especially if it's fragile. What you call a delay, I call preparation. What you call silence, I call sacred stillness. What you call meaningless, I'm calling miraculous, just not yet revealed. So don't rush the process. Don't abort the transformation. Don't measure your faith by how much you feel. It's not about feelings. It's about staying. Staying in the questions. Staying when it's hard. Staying even when the only prayer you can whisper is, "Help me." And I will. I promise. You don't need to know how I'll work this out. You just need to know I will. There is purpose in this pain. You may not see it today, but one day you will turn around and realize this moment, this exact moment, is where something sacred began. You'll see how what broke you also built you. You'll see how the waiting taught you what the rushing never could. You'll see how my silence wasn't absence, but deeper presence. So hold on. Cry if you need to. Rest if you must. But don't let go of me. I am still writing your story. And this chapter of heartbreak and not knowing, will lead to a page filled with my glory and your healing. You were not meant to understand it all now, but you are meant to trust the one who does. And that one is me. I love you, forever and always, God.